So I think it's more than safe to say that we have and we will continue to see a certain pattern in this game for a while where a lot of builds are going to be based around the NINJABIKE messenger bag, and that is because we have a new toy in the game that can really help diversify our builds. Now for me, this was not actually the first build I was going to put together with this bag. However, the other day I did put out an XP farming video. Many of you reached out asking me what build I was running with, so that's exactly what I'm showing you today. What's up, my YouTube family? Graybeard with the Gaming Brigade, back with another Division 2 video, and today's video is going to be a quick one, but I wanted to make sure I brought this to you before the weekend started. Now, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, and we are having a giveaway for a PlayStation 5, but I will go over those details at the end of the video. Now, there happen to be a lot of things I'd like to go over, but I will save all that info until the end. Now, starting off with the Specialization, I'm using Gunner for a few reasons. First of all, it gives you that extra 10% armor on kill. Secondly, you have the ability to use the Banshee Pulse. Now you're going to see I have two versions of this build. In that first part I was using the Banshee Pulse, and in the second part I'm using the Crusader Shield. It's really up to you, agents. Try out different variations and see which one works for you and your gameplay. My primary weapon for this build is the Vector SBR 9mm. Absolutely love this weapon. It has the talent in sync, and with that talent, hitting an enemy grants 15% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 15% weapon damage for 5 seconds, and then damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. And for those of you that are not used to using this talent on a weapon, it may take you a little while to get it down, but once you do, you will absolutely be melting enemies when you have all three of those running at the same time. My secondary weapon in this build is the ACS-12 shotgun. It has the talent Close and Personal, where killing a target within 7 meters grants 30% weapon damage for 10 seconds, which is a total lifetime in this game. And you do have a lot of options here. I usually also run with a Scorpio because it is still one of my favorite exotics in the game. And my friends, you can really put whatever weapon you want here. It does not matter. Now moving on to the gear itself, you can see I'm running 3 Hunter's Fury, 1 Sokolov, and 1 Walker and Harris, but we're going to start with the bag, and obviously it is the NINJABIKE. And we're using that because of the talent Resourceful. You all know what that does now. It gives you the ability to equip 1 piece and get a 2-piece bonus for either a gear set or a brand set whenever you have this thing. So you can see here, starting with the mask, even though we only have 3 pieces of Hunter's Fury equipped, we have the 4-piece bonus because we have the NINJABIKE equipped. So we're getting that extra shotgun and SMG damage, the armor on kill, the health on kill, and we also get the talent Apex Predator with only 3 of these equipped. Moving on to the body armor, it's the one and only piece of Sokolov we have equipped, but once again, because we have the NINJABIKE on, we are getting 2 of the brand set bonuses, so we can get a 10% SMG damage bonus, 15% critical hit damage bonus, and I'm using the talent Obliterate, where critical hits increase total weapon damage by 1% for 5 seconds, stacks up to 25 times. And on all of these pieces, I'm trying to stack crit hit chance and crit hit damage everywhere I can. Now when we move to the holster, and this is the best part about the NINJABIKE, remember, we only need 3 pieces of Hunter's Fury to get the 4-piece bonus because we have the NINJABIKE equipped, which means for the holster, we can switch it up to something else. You can see for this version of the build, I'm using Walker and Harris, which means I'm going to get a 5% weapon damage bonus and a 5% damage to armor bonus as well. And once again, what makes this bag so great is it's going to give us the ability to try different builds that we could never try before. Finally, we have the knee pads and the gloves, and they are the last 2 pieces of the Hunter's Fury gear set. Now, when it comes to the actual skills I'm using, in both of these versions, I'm going to be using the Assault Drone, because that is what is going to keep in-sync procced on my weapon all the time. That drone is pretty much running non-stop, so those talents should be running non-stop as well. Now, for your secondary skill, because we are using the Gunner Specialization, you can use the Banshee Pulse. That will proc in sync as well, but there is a long cooldown for that. And again, the Assault Drone is running non-stop, so your secondary skill could be a shield if you want. Once again, my friends, try different things and see which one works best for you and your gameplay. Now, for those of you that have been at this channel for a while, you know at one point in these videos, I always say, remember, this is just a template, the most important thing, blah, 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 all that stuff. And it really holds true when we're talking about the NINJABIKE. And the reason for that is because because when you're running with this bag, you are potentially giving up some really strong backpack talents. I mean, if we talk about run and gun builds and the memento, when you're running with that and picking up those trophies, you're getting a weapon damage bonus, an armor bonus, a skill efficiency bonus. So remember, when it comes to quote unquote the best builds out there, you probably won't need to use the Ninja Bike for those, but to be honest with you, in my opinion, this is just so much fun to use, and what makes this bag great is that it truly gives you the ability to design builds that you could never design before. I mean, for me, and this is something I talked about in previous videos, but I cannot wait to put together a 4-piece striker, 3-piece Hunter's Fury build. That did not let me down in any way whatsoever. It was so much fun to use. We're talking true Patriot striker, basically anything striker. But not only that, you have so many different options when it comes to skill builds, different brand set combinations you want to use. And as always, this is all about family here, so if you have any tips or tricks you want to pass along to new and returning players, please let me know in the comment section down below, as the main goal is to help out as many people as we can. With all that being said, I'm going to start to wrap this up. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we are currently having a giveaway at the channel for a PlayStation 5. To enter, all you need to do is subscribe here or follow on Twitter, and the winner will be announced May 4th of this year. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for your incredible support of this channel, and remind you, if you happen to be new here, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button. If you enjoyed this, you could hit that like button as well, but most importantly, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone.
Head back up. The team from the campus has taken position inside the memorial.